Good morning. Welcome along to a new day. You might remember yesterday, well, if you saw the video yesterday, we had quite a strong smell when part of the new kitchen was in place. That's because a couple of the big black panels were actually painted yesterday, then they were installed yesterday as well. So as you would expect, really strong smell as all the vox are expelled from the paint as it's drying. So we actually didn't stay at home last night. I'm gonna head home now and see if the smell remains. Try to give you an honest opinion. So I've just walked into the other apartment, the one we're living in at the moment. Immediately in the first door, I can still smell. This is about 2 rooms away from where the new kitchen is, but I can actually still smell. First impressions, they're the most important. I'd love to just say it's perfectly fine and everything's clear, but yeah, I can still smell it. Gonna have to air things out a little bit and then let's see how it is. I'll also go and have a look in the new kitchen space and see what smell comes there. So I'm in the new kitchen space where I have all the sheep's wool laying around. I can still smell it, but it doesn't feel as strong in here as it actually did in the other part of the house. So I don't know how that is. Maybe the sheep's wool has been absorbing VOC, or maybe the whole place just needs an air out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll open the window up, I'll start the fan going, air this place out. Most likely we won't stay here again tonight. Try and just keep airing it out. And one message I will definitely give back to Yaka, who's installing the kitchen, is if he can keep the painted cupboards in storage, well, at least for a few weeks, and just let them off gas there for a while, and then we'll install them. Because it's quite strong. Maybe we're overly sensitive. I mean, this kind of thing happens all the time whenever you're painting a new room or something like that, but everything we're doing in this house so far, clay, doesn't smell. Linseed oil, the stuff I'm using, it doesn't smell. So we're really mindful about what's off-gassing. And now we have some kitchen material in that is off-gassing quite a lot. Feels like we did something wrong there. Lack of communication, it seems. All right, we try and fix what's happening here. A great kitchen's gonna come, I'm sure. The big reveal at the end, I'm sure will just look fantastic. This just is taking a little bit of the excitement away, I have to admit. It's another renovation day, so I'll get this place airing out and then I'll continue on with some renovation. The renovation continues up in the stairwell. So while everything downstairs airing out, hopefully the whole house getting clear from the paint smell, I'm up here working in the ceiling with something else I don't like at all. This is material that's in the roof. So when the roof renovation was done, you might remember a few months ago I talked about that. Roof renovation was done and there was some extra insulation put right under the metal roof. Okay, extra insulation, that makes sense. But it's fiberglass. Or glass wool. That's why I've got all this on. I'm not taking it off. So while I've been trying to get rid of glass wool as much as I can, sometimes you can't control everything. But what I am trying to do is make the best of a bad situation. Up here in the ceiling, it wasn't covered over very well. So roof finished, brand new roof, all done. When I pulled the interior out, I could see that the insulation, the new insulation, actually hadn't been put in very well. This big space here, it just didn't have enough. You know, there were a couple of small pieces there that just wasn't filling the space. So what I'm trying to do is, yes, I'm using some fiberglass. I got some more from the roof company and I'm trying to cut it as snugly as I can. And I do need to put them in strips and I'm trying to join them together as snugly as I can. I know that's not perfect, but it's as close to perfect as I'm gonna get with this material in this spot, in this roof. The next thing I'm doing, let me show you over here. Underneath the glass wool, I'm putting some fiberboard. I love the fiberboard. It's just so good. And the other benefit is when you overlap seams, you're creating a more airtight barrier. So under this, I'm then gonna put sheep's wool, and then I'm also gonna put another layer of sheep's wool this way. So one layer across this way and a second layer this way. Looking nice. Okay, I can live with the fact that there is fiberglass up above 200 millimeters of sheep's wool. Protect me, sheep's wool. Still got a little more to go. Always so down the stairway. I'll continue with that tomorrow. Talking of sheep's wool, how's the magic sheep's wool going downstairs? Let's go and have a look. So as soon as I come down here, I can still smell this through the rest of the house. It smells pretty clear, a little hint of the paint smell or the lacquer. But this does look amazing. It's starting to look really, really good. A bit hard to see now with all the sheep's wool laying all over it. Only been a day, needs to air out some more. The sheep's wool hasn't magically sucked the smell away, but it has only been a day. I'm hoping, together with the regular airing out and the sheep's wool laying here, that in a few days, this is smelling a lot better in here, and definitely that the rest of the house, the smell's not there anymore. That's the hope, so fingers crossed. We would like to sleep here again in the house sometime soon. But tonight, not going to sleep here again. We'll stay elsewhere. Lucky enough to be able to do that. All right, hey, thanks for watching. That's the latest. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.